Hey parents, we're currently doing a lesson in Module 3, Lesson 19, and some of the students are having a lot of trouble with it. So I'm just going to give you some extra help, and you can show your kids how to work through this. So first they're going to get this chart, and it kind of looks intimidating at first, but the way they're going to do it is it's over and down. So for instance, for this box you're going to look over and down. So over to figure out what you do, and then looking up and down to see what your number is. And so for the same thing, right here, over and down, and this is what the answer for this box would be. So it gets a little confusing on how to read the box first for the students, so I'd start there. Next, for us to fill out the answers. So first off, let's start with this box. It says 100 more. The number is 242. We have to figure out what 100 more than 242 is. The best way to go about this is to think in your head. Is the hundreds, the tens, or the ones place going to change? It says 100 more. So that means our hundreds place is going to change. So the first thing I do is I bring down my numbers that don't change, my tens and my ones place. Next, I'm looking at my 2, it's in the hundreds place. It says I need 100 more. Well, if I got 2 hundreds and I get 1 more 100, I have 3 hundreds. So my number is going to be 342. Next one. 100 more than 153. I have to think, is this going to change my hundreds, tens, or ones place? Well, it says 100 more, so my hundreds place is going to change. I'm going to bring down my tens and my ones place, and I'm going to think, I have 100. It tells me I need to add 100 more. I have 100, I need to add 100 more. I now have 2 in my hundreds place, so I'm going to write 253 as my answer. Next, so one says 100 more of 312. Well, let's think. Is this going to change my hundreds, my tens, or my ones place? It's 312. 100 more is what I got to add. I need 100 more. That's my hundreds place that's going to be changed. I'm going to bring down my tens and my ones place. I have 300s. It wants me to add 100 more. I have 300s. It wants me to add 100 more. Wow! I'm going to have a 4 here now. 412. We're going to skip around now. Let's say 100 less. It says 100 less, 465. We're going to fill out this box right here. So 100 less than 465. Is that going to change my hundreds, my tens, or my ones place? Well, I know it says 100 less, so it's going to change my hundreds place. I'm going to bring down my tens and my ones place, and I'm going to think to myself, I have 400. It's telling me I need 100 less. I have 400. It's telling me I need 100 less. This leaves me with 300s now, so I'm going to have a 3 in my hundreds place. Let's skip around some more. This pot says 10 more, and I have the number 242. So 10 more than 242 is what's going to be my answer in this box. So I have to think, if it says 10 more, is my hundreds, tens, or ones being changed? It says 10 more, so it's my tens place that's getting changed. I'm going to bring down what's in my hundreds. I'm going to bring down what's in my ones. I now have to think on my middle number. It says I have 4 tens, and I need 1 more 10. I have 4 tens, and I need 1 more 10. That's going to give me a 5 in the 10 spot, so I need to make sure I add that in. Next, it says I need 10 more with the number 153. Is my hundreds, tens, or ones being changed? Well, it says 10 more, so it's my tens place. I'm going to bring down what's in my hundreds. I'm going to bring down what's in my ones. I have to think, if I have 5 tens, and it's saying I need 1 more. 5 tens, and I need 1 more. Wow, that's going to be a 6. We're going to move around some more. Next part says 10 less. Well, I need 10 less than 312 to answer this one. I need 10 less to answer 312 for this spot. Well, what place is going to change? My hundreds, my tens, or my ones? It says 10 less. So my tens place is going to change. I'm going to bring down my hundreds. I'm going to bring down my ones. Now, my tens place is changing. I have a 1 in my tens place. It says tens less. So I'm losing a number. I have a 1 right now, but it's telling me I got to lose 1. Wow, my answer is going to be 0. 302 would be my answer there. Next it says 10 less for 465. I'm going to have to take the number 465 and take away 10. Let's think, is my hundreds, tens, or ones place changing? It says 10 less, so my tens place is changing. I'm going to bring down what's in my hundreds. I'm going to bring down what's in my ones. I have to think. I have 6 tens, but it's telling me I need 10 less. So I need to take a stick down. I have 6. It's telling me to get rid of 1. I'm going to have a 5 now. 455 is going to be my new answer. Next says 1 more. If I have the number 242, I have to figure out what's going to be 1 more than 242. Well, I have my hundreds, my tens, and my ones place. Which place is being changed? Well, I have to think. It says 1 more. So it sounds like my ones place is being changed. I'm going to bring down what's in my hundreds place. I'm going to bring down what's in my tens place. And I'm going to think, if I have 2 ones and it wants me to have 1 more. I have 2 ones, it wants me to have 1 more. Wow, I'm going to have a 3 in my ones place now, making it 243. Next, it says 1 more for the number 153. If I'm going to have 1 more, that means my ones place is going to change. I'm going to bring down what's in my hundreds, bring down what's in my tens, and think now. Now I have to think. I have 3 ones, but it's telling me I need 1 more. I have 3 ones. It's telling me I need 1 more. Wow, I'm going to have a 4 now. My answer is 154. Next, we're moving down to the next row. It says 1 less. So if we look for 1 less, the number right here is 312. Is my hundreds, tens, or ones place being changed? Well, it says 1 less, so my ones place is changing. I'm going to bring down what's in my hundreds, bring down what's in my tens, and I have to think now. I have 2 ones. It says 1 less. I have 2 ones. It says 1 less. Wow, my answer is going to be 311. Next, it says 1 less for the number 465. So I'm going to know my ones place is changing because it says 1 less. I'm going to bring down what's in my hundreds, bring down what's in my tens, and I need to think now. I have 5 ones. It says 1 less. I have 5 ones. It says 1 less. Wow, my number's going to change to 4. My answer is going to be 464. Please pause here. And what I'd ask all the students to do is if you can please have your child copy this chart on a piece of paper and then answer the remaining blanks. And if they turn it in, they get to get something out of the super awesome surprise bag. So if your student can pause here, fill in the missing blanks, bring it in Monday morning, first thing come and see me, they'll be able to pull something out of this super awesome surprise bag. Thank you.